Ann Curry was once the next big thing on the Today Show, until she wasn't. But why did she disappear from our screens, and what's she been up to since then? Nobody was really surprised when Curry became co-anchor of Today in 2011. After all, she had been with the program since 1997 and was well liked by the audience and her colleagues.
I really feel like Cinderella. Ann Curry, aka Cinderella, today.
Things fell apart quickly after that, however, and Curry was fired after spending just a year as co-host. That was back in 2012, when Matt Lauer ruled the roost at NBC. Since the impetus for the firing was said to be a lack of chemistry between Curry and Lauer, it's clear that NBC took the latter side.
This is not as I expected to ever leave this couch after 15 years.
In 2020, Curry admitted to still being baffled by her firing, which happened quickly and without much explanation. She told Elle, "The bottom line is that it still hurts. It honestly hurts really deeply because I really think I did nothing wrong." Curry had expressed a similar sentiment 2 years prior, when she told people that she was proud of the way she handled herself in the aftermath. She said, "I've been honest and true. I've tried to stay pure. I've tried to not respond in a knee-jerk manner, and I've stayed very close to who I am. So it hurt, but I'm also proud of myself." It's not all bad though, as Curry has been involved in plenty of other ventures since leaving Today. As it happens, she didn't exactly disappear without a trace after losing her co-hosting gig. For a while, she even stayed with NBC News for a while, remaining with Today in a limited capacity as anchor at large. Curry first returned to the program only a few months after her ousting in what was regarded as an uncomfortable and tense segment, in which she barely talked to Matt Lauer. Around the same time, Curry also became an NBC News national and international correspondent. Many felt this was largely a consolation prize for her firing, as she was rarely featured on NBC in the years that followed, but her limited on-screen appearances between 2012 and 2015 were quite well regarded. She continued to make occasional appearances on programs such as NBC Nightly News with Tom Yamis and Rock Center with Brian Williams, and this work, in addition to a few specials, earned her multiple award nominations. Between 2012 and 2016, Curry was up for 7 News and Documentary Emmy Awards for projects including NBC News Special, Terror in Boston, Ann Curry Reports, A Face in the Crowd, and Ann Curry Reports, Iran's President Speaks. Then, in January 2015, it was announced that Curry was parting ways with NBC News for good. While Curry hasn't since taken on another role as high-profile as that she held at The Today Show, she has been busy in the years following her exit from NBC News. She's presented 2 highly regarded TED Talks, for example, one on witnessing humanity and another entitled How to Restore Trust in Journalism. She also appeared as herself in 2 episodes of Netflix's House of Cards. In 2016, Curry participated in a discussion between the Dalai Lama and Lady Gaga. 2 years later, she spoke at We Day, and she even appeared in an episode of Finding Your Roots in 2019. Curry has also worked to establish relationships with PBS and TNT. She hosted and executive produced the documentary series We'll Meet Again for the former, beginning in 2018 and lasting for 2 seasons. She then began co-hosting Arts Talk in 2023, alongside Misty Copeland, Henry Winkler, and Rhiannon Giddens. Over at TNT, Curry hosted and produced Chasing the Cure, a series about the search for answers among patients with undiagnosed, misdiagnosed, or uncured diseases. This series earned the Critics' Choice Real TV Award for Best Live Show in 2020. Curry has also received a handful of honors since leaving NBC. She landed the Damon Runyon Award for the Denver Press Club in 2024, and in 2022, she was awarded Washington State University's Edward R. Murrow Lifetime Achievement Award.